You know that feeling when you find out you've been scammed? That's how owners of these 7 SUVs feel every time they start their engines. We're about to save you from making a $30,000 mistake. Ready to see which models should come with a warning label? Let's dive in. At number 1, we have the Jeep 4xe models. When you think of Jeep, rugged reliability and off-road capability probably come to mind. But with their hybrid 4xe models, including the Wrangler and Grand Cherokee, Jeep's iconic reputation takes a hard hit. These SUVs were marketed as the perfect fusion of legendary Jeep performance and modern eco-friendly hybrid technology. Sounds like the best of both worlds, right? Unfortunately, for many owners, that promise quickly turns into disappointment. The most glaring issue with the Jeep 4xe models lies in their hybrid battery system. What should be the beating heart of an innovative off-road machine is instead a potential fire hazard. Reports of battery malfunctions leading to vehicle fires are enough to make even the most loyal Jeep fans nervous. Imagine cruising down a rugged trail, feeling unstoppable, only to smell something burning and realizing it's your own vehicle. The problems don't stop with the battery. These hybrids have been riddled with drivetrain failures that leave owners stranded and frustrated. Add to that a host of electronic malfunctions, and you've got a vehicle that spends more time in the repair shop than on the road. Mechanics are often left scratching their heads, struggling to diagnose the issues. It's like Jeep handed out a Rubik's Cube instead of a dependable vehicle. If you're dreaming of winter off-roading adventures, the 4xe models have another surprise for you: poor hybrid efficiency in cold weather. Many owners have reported that the hybrid system performs poorly when temperatures drop, reducing the vehicle's overall capability. For a brand that built its name on conquering any terrain, this is a major letdown. One damning report summed it up perfectly. The Jeep 4xe models come with way too many unresolved issues to have any confidence in their ability to last over the long haul. Owners feel like they're paying a premium for a vehicle that's unreliable at best and dangerous at worst. Here's the kicker: Jeep's entire brand is built on the promise of go anywhere, do anything toughness. But with the 4xe models, it feels like they've created a go nowhere, fix anything hybrid that's more of a headache than a hero. For those expecting the legendary durability Jeep is known for, these hybrids are a massive letdown. Next on the list, we have the Nissan Rogue. The Nissan Rogue is one of those SUVs you see everywhere, a popular choice for families and daily commuters alike. On the surface, it seems like a solid, dependable vehicle, but beneath its sleek exterior lies a host of problems that have earned it a reputation for being anything but reliable. If you're considering the Rogue for your next vehicle, you'll want to hear this. At the heart of the Nissan Rogue's troubles is its turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. This engine uses a fancy-sounding feature called variable compression technology, which promises better efficiency and performance. But here's the harsh reality: this technology is overly complicated and prone to failure. Internal bearing and link damage are common issues, and when they occur, they can lead to catastrophic engine failure. Imagine driving down the highway. Everything seems fine, and then you hear a strange knocking noise. Before you know it, your power drops, and your engine gives up entirely. For many Rogue owners, this isn't a hypothetical, it's their reality. As if the engine issues weren't bad enough, the Rogue's continuously variable transmission, CVT, adds another layer of headaches. The CVT is notorious for premature failure. Unlike traditional transmissions, the Rogue's CVT can't be rebuilt when it breaks. Instead, you're looking at a complete replacement, a repair that will leave a massive dent in your wallet. The problems with the Rogue have gotten so bad that the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, has launched an investigation into its engine failures. When the government starts looking into a vehicle, you know it's serious. For Rogue owners, this is both a warning sign and a source of hope that Nissan might be forced to take responsibility. Owning a Nissan Rogue feels like playing Russian roulette with your wallet. It's not a matter of if it will break down, but when. And when it does, you'll be facing repair bills that could rival the cost of the car itself. From engine repairs to transmission replacements, the Rogue is a financial black hole waiting to suck you in. Let's not forget the emotional toll. Every time you turn the key, you're left wondering, will today be the day my engine gives out? That kind of stress isn't what anyone wants from their daily driver. For an SUV that's supposed to provide peace of mind, the Rogue delivers the exact opposite. Moving on, let's talk about Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. The Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid was supposed to revolutionize the minivan market, blending family-friendly practicality with cutting-edge hybrid technology. It promised fuel efficiency, eco-friendliness, and all the features you'd expect from a modern minivan. But in reality, the Pacifica Hybrid has become a cautionary tale, proof that innovation without reliability is a recipe for disaster. The Pacifica Hybrid's troubles start with its hybrid system, which has been anything but dependable. Owners report frequent malfunctions, ranging from the system shutting down mid-drive to complete failures. Imagine being on a family road trip, with kids in the back and a car full of luggage, when the hybrid system decides to call it quits. You're left stranded on the side of the road, trying to figure out how a $40,000 minivan became a $40,000 liability. Even more alarming are the fire risks associated with the Pacifica Hybrid. Issues with the hybrid system and battery pack have led to numerous recalls, as these malfunctions pose a serious safety hazard. The idea of your minivan turning into a fire hazard in your garage or on the highway is enough to give any parent nightmares. The Pacifica Hybrid isn't just unreliable, it's also incredibly frustrating to repair. Chrysler technicians, the people you'd expect to know these vehicles inside and out, often struggle to diagnose and fix the problems. This means owners are left waiting weeks or even months for repairs. The once promising hybrid minivan ends up sitting in a service bay, while families scramble to find alternative transportation. The Pacifica Hybrid has faced so many recalls that it's practically setting records. These aren't minor tweaks either, they're major safety concerns. Each recall is another reminder that Chrysler may have rushed this vehicle to market before ironing out the kinks. The Pacifica Hybrid was marketed as the ultimate family vehicle, but its reliability issues tell a different story. Families want a minivan they can trust to safely and dependably transport their loved ones. Instead, the Pacifica Hybrid delivers a constant source of stress, with safety risks and breakdowns overshadowing any potential fuel savings. Sure, the Pacifica Hybrid might save you some money at the gas pump, but those savings are quickly offset by the cost of constant repairs and the emotional toll of dealing with its issues. It's hard to feel good about your eco-friendly choice when your vehicle spends more time in the shop than on the road. Let's shift gears to talk about Ford Bronco Sport. The Ford Bronco Sport burst onto the scene with promises of rugged capability and off-road adventures in a compact, stylish package. It quickly became a favorite for outdoor enthusiasts and weekend warriors alike. But beneath the tough exterior lies a slew of problems that are turning dreams of adventure into nightmares. At the heart of the Bronco Sport's troubles is its 1.5-liter EcoBoost engine. While it might sound like a powerful little engine, it's become infamous for a critical issue: cracking fuel injectors. These cracks can cause fuel to leak, which, in the worst-case scenario, leads to engine fires. Ford even issued a recall for this problem. But, for many owners, the damage, both financial and emotional, has already been done. Imagine heading out for a camping trip, ready to tackle the great outdoors, only to see smoke rising from under your hood. That's not exactly the kind of adventure anyone has in mind. If the fire hazard wasn't enough, the EcoBoost engine has also been plagued by turbocharger failures and overheating issues. These problems can leave drivers stranded, miles from civilization, with a vehicle that's anything but built Ford tough. For a vehicle marketed as a dependable off-roader, these reliability issues are a massive letdown. Ford has been replacing many of these defective engines under warranty, but the sheer number of replacements raises serious questions about the Bronco Sport's long-term durability. For owners, this often means multiple trips to the dealership, long waits for repairs, and growing frustration as their supposed adventure vehicle spends more time in the shop than on the trail. The Ford Bronco name evokes images of rugged dependability and the ability to conquer any terrain. But the Bronco Sport struggles to live up to that legacy. Instead of being a reliable companion for off-road escapades, it feels more like a gamble. Owners find themselves asking, will my car start today? Will it overheat? Will it burst into flames? That's not the kind of suspense anyone wants on their daily commute or a wilderness excursion. Beyond the safety risks and repair hassles, the Bronco Sport also hits owners where it hurts: their wallets. Constant repairs, engine replacements, and downtime add up quickly, making this SUV a financial headache. What starts as an investment in adventure quickly turns into a money pit. The Infiniti QX50. Luxury vehicles are often seen as the pinnacle of quality, comfort, and reliability, but the Infiniti QX50 is a prime example of how a fancy badge and a hefty price tag don't always guarantee a better driving experience. Beneath its upscale exterior lies a host of problems that can leave owners regretting their investment. The Infiniti QX50 is essentially the luxury counterpart of the Nissan Rogue. While it comes with leather seats and high-end finishes, it also shares the same turbocharged 3-cylinder engine and continuously variable transmission, CVT, that plague the Rogue. These components are known for their unreliability, with the engine's variable compression technology causing frequent breakdowns, and the CVT prone to premature failure. In simpler terms, the QX50 is the Rogue's fancier twin, complete with all the same headaches just wrapped in a more expensive package. For a vehicle marketed as a luxury SUV, the QX50's reliability issues are shocking. Consumers expect vehicles in this price range to provide peace of mind, not constant trips to the dealership. The irony is hard to miss. You're paying premium prices for a car that delivers budget-level reliability. It's like splurging on a filet mignon, only to find it tastes like fast food. Even Consumer Reports, a trusted authority on vehicle reliability, has given the QX50 a thumbs down. The verdict? Its reliability rating is well below average, making it a questionable choice for anyone seeking a dependable luxury SUV. Reviews have noted that owning this vehicle feels more like a chore than a joy, with frequent repairs overshadowing its upscale features. Infiniti, once a strong competitor in the luxury SUV market, has seen its reputation take a hit thanks to vehicles like the QX50. By repackaging Nissan's problematic technology into a more expensive model, Infiniti has left many customers feeling shortchanged. It's a move that raises serious questions about the brand's long-term commitment to quality. With the QX50, it's not just the upfront cost that stings. Ongoing maintenance, expensive repairs, and the potential for major engine or transmission failures mean this SUV can become a financial burden. What should be a long-term investment in luxury often turns into a money pit. The Infiniti QX50 might look like a dream on the showroom floor, but for many owners, it quickly turns into a nightmare. Sharing the same unreliable components as the Nissan Rogue, it fails to live up to the expectations of a luxury SUV. If you're in the market for a dependable and comfortable ride, you'd be better off looking elsewhere, because with the QX50, you're paying more to get the same problems in a prettier package. The Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra. Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra have long been hailed as symbols of American automotive excellence, powerful, reliable trucks that built their reputation on the promise of rugged performance. But recent issues have tarnished this legacy, turning these workhorses into a source of frustration for their loyal fan base. If you're considering one of these full-size trucks, you need to know what you're signing up for. At the heart of the Silverado and Sierra's reliability problems is their cylinder deactivation technology, a feature designed to improve fuel efficiency by deactivating certain engine cylinders under light load conditions. While this might sound like a clever innovation, in reality, it's causing lifter failures and engine shutdowns at an alarming rate. Imagine cruising down the highway in your brand new truck, only to hear a loud, wrenching noise from under the hood. Before you know it, your engine sputters and stalls, leaving you stranded on the side of the road. For many owners, this nightmare has become all too common. When these lifter failures occur, they don't just cause minor inconveniences, they lead to catastrophic engine damage. In some cases, entire engines need to be replaced, a repair that can cost thousands of dollars. Even under warranty, the stress and downtime of dealing with such a massive failure are hard to ignore. The problem has become so widespread that it has sparked class action lawsuits against General Motors. Owners feel that GM should be held accountable for knowingly selling trucks with such severe reliability issues. For a company that built its reputation on toughness, spending more time in courtrooms than on assembly lines is a major red flag. As if engine problems weren't enough, the Silverado and Sierra also suffer from issues with their 10-speed automatic transmissions. Rough shifting, sudden failures, and poor reliability have left owners feeling like their trucks are anything but smooth operators. For vehicles marketed as dependable workhorses, these transmission woes are a significant blow. The reliability nightmare isn't limited to the Silverado and Sierra. Full-size SUVs like the Chevrolet Tahoe, GMC Yukon, and Cadillac Escalade, vehicles that share the same engine and transmission components, are also plagued by these issues. It's as if GM decided to roll the dice with their entire lineup, and buyers are the ones paying the price. It's painful to see trucks with such a storied history fall so far from grace. For decades, the Silverado and Sierra were the backbone of American roads, trusted by families, contractors, and adventurers alike. But with lifter failures, engine damage, and transmission issues now commonplace, these trucks have become a gamble many can't afford to take. Even if your truck is still under warranty, the downtime, inconvenience, and stress of dealing with repeated repairs are significant. And if your warranty is expired, the repair bills can be astronomical, making these trucks a poor long-term investment. The Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra are no longer the dependable powerhouses they once were. With lifter failures, engine shutdowns, and transmission problems, these trucks have become a liability rather than an asset. For buyers seeking reliability and peace of mind, it's time to look beyond these once iconic models, because today, owning a Silverado or Sierra feels more like rolling the dice than making a smart investment. And last but not least, we have the GMC Yukon, Chevrolet Tahoe, and Cadillac Escalade. When it comes to full-size SUVs, the GMC Yukon, Chevrolet Tahoe, and Cadillac Escalade have long been seen as the epitome of luxury and utility. These vehicles promise spacious interiors, powerful engines, and the prestige of owning a top-tier SUV. However, beneath their premium exterior lies a troubling reality: a series of reliability issues that make these SUVs as risky as they are expensive. These SUVs share the same cylinder deactivation technology that has wreaked havoc on Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra trucks. This system, designed to improve fuel efficiency, has instead become the Achilles heel of these SUVs. Lifter failures and engine malfunctions are common, often leading to catastrophic damage that requires complete engine replacements. Imagine taking your family on a road trip, only to have the engine sputter and fail on a remote highway. For owners of these full-size SUVs, this scenario is not just possible, it's disturbingly frequent. The problems don't stop with the engines. The 10-speed automatic transmissions in these SUVs have their own set of issues, including rough shifting and sudden failures. For vehicles marketed as premium, the lack of a smooth and reliable driving experience is a bitter pill to swallow. Even when these issues are covered under warranty, the inconvenience of repeated breakdowns and lengthy repair times takes its toll. Owners find themselves making frequent trips to the dealership, watching their luxury SUVs sit in service bays instead of cruising the open road. When you invest in a Cadillac Escalade or GMC Yukon, you're paying not just for transportation, but for the assurance of quality, comfort, and prestige. Unfortunately, the reliability issues with these vehicles have left many owners feeling betrayed. These SUVs are supposed to symbolize success and dependability, but instead, they're a source of financial and emotional stress. The upfront cost of these SUVs is steep, but the true expense comes from the constant repairs, engine replacements, and transmission fixes. Even minor repairs can be costly due to the high-end components, making these vehicles a potential financial drain over time. The issues plaguing the Yukon, Tahoe, and Escalade are part of a broader reliability crisis within General Motors' full-size lineup. Owners and industry experts alike have criticized GM for failing to address these systemic problems, which have tarnished the reputation of some of their most iconic models. The GMC Yukon, Chevrolet Tahoe, and Cadillac Escalade might look like dream vehicles on the showroom floor, but for many owners, they quickly turn into nightmares. With engine failures, transmission issues, and frequent repairs, these SUVs fall far short of the luxury and reliability they promise. If you're in the market for a premium, full-size SUV, it's worth thinking twice before investing in one of these troubled models. Your wallet and your patience will thank you. We've taken you through the harsh realities behind some of the most popular SUVs on the market. Vehicles that promise reliability, performance, and luxury, but fail to deliver where it matters most. From catastrophic engine failures to transmission woes, these models have left countless owners stranded, frustrated, and with wallets lighter than they ever anticipated. Here's the hard truth. A vehicle's true cost isn't just its sticker price, it's the endless repairs, the sleepless nights worrying about reliability, and the lost time spent dealing with breakdowns. Whether it's the fire risks of the Ford Bronco Sport, the luxury letdowns of the Infiniti QX50, or the widespread failures in GM's lineup, these SUVs show that appearances can be deceiving. But you don't have to fall into the same trap. Before you sign on the dotted line, do your homework. Dive into reliability reports, scour owner reviews, and ask the hard questions about long-term durability. Remember, a flashy exterior and fancy marketing mean nothing if the vehicle spends more time in the shop than on the road. Because at the end of the day, a reliable car isn't just about transportation. It's about peace of mind. Stay informed, stay cautious, and drive off into the sunset in a ride you can truly depend on.